It's time for Good Policies, brought to you by the Barrett Insurance Agency in St. Johnsbury. I just happen to have a Barrett in the studio this morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How's you doing?
Good. Yeah. Been up, I can say I've been up longer than you, actually.
I don't know.
My sleepless child.
You did get, I was up at 2:30 yesterday.
I beat you.
You were up at 1:30 this morning.
1:30. I had some on and off since then. We think his molars are coming in, so it's an entertaining time.
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. So everyone says to try whiskey, and no one's clarified whether he should have it or I should have it. I'm thinking both, and we'll both be happy.
All right. We don't want to say that we condone anything like this on this radio program.
It's just a thought starter.
In fact, we didn't say that.
Scratch that from the record.
You're right.
So this morning, what we were going to do is continue talking a little bit about renting a vehicle. Because we had a pretty good conversation about that last week. When you do a rental of a vehicle for like a vacation or really for anything, if you're renting a car from one of the rental companies, do you spend the extra money and buy the insurance with them?
The answer you left me with last week was yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I always like to say we recommend it.
Right.
But, you don't have to, as long as you've got full coverage on your auto policy.
Man, if you wreck that car,
it can be a different story. I mean, the big scary thing is, let's say it's a good wreck and that car's out of commission for 2 weeks.
Right.
And they're getting $50 a day for that car. You're paying for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So having their waiver of liability that you talked about is and the insurance are both.
Right. Because your auto insurance will certainly help with liability.
When you have a wreck with a rental car, you want to be able to walk away.
Right.
And maybe get another rental car.
Yeah, enjoy your vacation.
Yeah.
Or get home from your vacation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you need that.
Yes. And, the horror stories are people that, because a lot of the contracts have stated, and again, these are things that, a lot of our conversation is stuff that people could do, so they could pull this on you, but, they could say that they want their money before you hit your plane. That's a scary thought.
It is, and you don't even need to worry about that. Now, here's my question.
Sure.
So I'm driving the Enterprise rent-a-car, and I have a wreck.
Okay.
And I have their full liability waiver, and I have the full coverage, and now I need another rental car.
Right.
Who's going to pay for that?
Well, I'm sure you just stop paying the rental car fee for the one that you just wrecked.
Exactly.
And pick up the new one.
Okay.
So nobody else will pay for that.
All right.
Now the other thing is I wanted 2 quick points this morning. One, U-Haul. So you're getting a U-Haul or Penske. Is Ryder still around? I haven't seen a Ryder in many years.
Yeah, they are.
So you're looking at a gross vehicle weight that exceeds 10,000 pounds. So I'm talking one of the big...
So your auto policy won't cover that?
Won't cover it because it's a personal auto policy, and most of the carriers out there, their limitation stops at 10,000 or 12,000 gross vehicle weight.
Can you call? Could one of your clients call you and say, "I'm getting ready to ride to drive a U-Haul across country, and I want to make sure that I'm covered"? Can you?
Yeah, I can tell them to buy the U-Haul insurance.
But you can't. There's nothing that your own company.
Not really an offering there. You're really best bet for that point. And I actually did this when I moved back to the areas. I actually bought the coverage through them.
Would that cover the contents? I mean, all your worldly possessions in the U-Haul truck?
No.
So can you help with that?
Yeah, well, if you're moving from here and we have a policy in place, move and don't let us cancel the policy till you're at your destination. I'm actually working on this right now with somebody coming from out of state to here. But final thought this morning, because I know we want to keep things rolling. And I just totally lost that final thought. Hold on. Oh, rental car. So, been up since 1:30. Fourth cup of coffee. Rental of a vehicle, a lot of auto policies, you have the option to buy rental coverage and to buy, either through a package or through specific. And what that is, it's called rental reimbursement. Could be a baseline of $20 all the way up to $50 a day. Does that cover you while you're on vacation to pay for your rental car?
He looks at Mike with a glazed look on his
I love
face.
the flabbergast.
Yeah.
I don't know. No. So that's on your policy. So if your vehicle is in a covered crash or covered loss and your vehicle is out of commission for a specific amount of time, you have up to that X amount to rent a car while your vehicle is out of commission. So it's not for your vacation rental. It is for rental as necessary to keep you on the road.
And this sounds like a topic where we can keep going next week.
I can keep going forever, but that's boring. So we won't do that. But let's talk insurance crediting. Everyone talks about how they can save you this, save you that, save you the other thing, and they all talk about like they're the only ones in the world that do it. Let's talk about that next week.
All right. Good Policies brought to you by the Barrett Insurance Agency, 748-5224, or online at thebarrettagency.com.
And on Facebook, Barrett Insurance Agency.
And as far as, you having those little mental slip-ups and forgetting, I'm just grateful that stuff's not happening to me. Knock on wood. Come in.